another one of those summer nights in L.A. Everyone's out looking for action, especially on Sunset. And if you're not lucky, it can take you 20 minutes to drive 4 blocks. Tonight's another easy tail job. This guy on the porch has a lot of ladies in his life, and my client thinks his wife may be one of them. $500, a few hours, you know, piece of cake.
Come on.
Not anymore. I spent most of my life in L.A. I used to work as a detective for the DA's office, but got fired for what they called insubordination, what I called telling the truth. That was 8 years ago, and I've been a private investigator ever since, which means I get paid to find out those secrets and who's been keeping them. Well, this is interesting, because that's not my client's wife. I should just call it a night. The last thing I should do right now is get out of my car. Life is choices.
Okay, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. Just tell me what happened. Shh. Stay there.
Thanks. Hey, Frank. So what does she have to say?
Her name's Tracy Fave. Claims she came over to meet her boyfriend, went right upstairs to the bedroom, he wasn't there, heads out to the pool, notices the body, figured he slipped, turns him over, then notices the blood. Not a bad little story.
Well, I didn't see much, and I was here.
That's right, you were right outside. It's a big help.
Oh, next time I'll ask the victim to invite me over for a drink an hour before he's killed.
Oh, that'd be nice, actually. Maybe you can ask him to die at a reasonable hour while you're at it. Did you hear anything?
She screamed, but I couldn't tell if that's because she found the dead body or caused it.
All right. How long you been tailing Densler?
A couple of days.
Yeah? Who are you working for?
Bill Church thought his wife was banging the guy.
That's good. Maybe she's the jealous type, right? Obviously, this guy couldn't keep it in his pants.
Yeah, where was your wife tonight, Frank?
No, he's not her type. Good looking, money, nice house. So, what can you tell me about Handsome here?
Well, his father's Danzer Enterprises, died a few years ago, left a $140 million company to his 2 sons. Adam here took over the business. How'd it go down?
Stabbed twice in the neck, bopped in the head, maybe from the fall. Knife's in the pool.
Well, don't look at me. This is why you make the big bucks, remember?
You're the best.
When cases go bad, they go bad fast. There was no reason for me to stick around this mess. It was time to zip things up, get paid, and move on. Mrs. Church, hi. Is your husband home?
At our neighborhood watch meeting, women are told not to answer when a stranger asks that question.
Name is Marlowe. Your husband knows me.
Bill's on the telephone. Follow me.
Nem vem quem não tem, nem vem de garfo que hoje é dia de sopa. Esquenta o ferro, passa minha roupa. Eu nesse embalo vou botar pra quebrar. Sacudim, sacundá, sacudim, gordinho.
Why are you here to see my husband?
Oh, just a little business. Nice garden.
You think so? My husband seems to have lost interest.
Is that right?
How about you? What do you think of my flowers?
Well, I think they need a lot of attention. More than most need, and from what I can tell, I mean, they deserve it. Apart from that, they're so colorful and lifelike, I mean, you'd almost think they're real.
Sweetheart, you mind if Mr. Marlowe and I talk a little private business?
Of course. I need to pull some weeds anyway.
You come to my home, are you out of your mind?
Listen, I followed Denzer for 3 days. He was screwing somebody, but it wasn't your wife, at least not lately.
That's not possible. She goes out every
Bill,
night. She's
we're
hanging
done,
in clubs.
okay?
She's on the internet researching everything Densler.
Stop the check in the mail, will you?
What if she's still seeing him?
I doubt it. Adam Denzel was murdered last night. You'll probably be getting a call from the cops. Good luck with that.
Wait, Marlowe, you can't just tell me that and walk away.
You don't need me. You need a fancy lawyer. That's more your style anyway.
I can't afford my style. She's bankrupting me. Nightclubs, vacations, investment schemes. No matter what I do, it's not enough.
Maybe you should take up gardening.
Morning.
Hey, I had a long night.
That's what coffee's for.
A weird morning.
Sounds like one of your dates.
How much do I pay for this abuse?
Trust me, if I were here for the money, I would have left a long time ago. The guys coming to fix the air conditioner in your apartment, and they got you a new cell phone to replace the one you lost.
Oh, that's my phone? Oh, call the body shop, too. I need a new fender.
Again?
Again?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't need to just show up like this.
Hi.
Hi. I just didn't know where else to go.
So you made bail?
Well, they haven't charged me yet. Look, I asked around about you, and one of the cops told me that you're friends with Detective Ohlmeyer. And I thought that maybe you could talk to him. You know, I mean, you were there. You saw that I didn't kill Adam.
No. All I know is you had access. You were covered in blood, and who knows? You found out he was sleeping with somebody else.
No, Adam was in love with me, and I was crazy about him.
No offense, but being crazy about him doesn't help your case.
Look, I want to hire you to find out who really did kill Adam.
Well, the cops are on it now.
Yeah, and I'm scared to death that they won't believe that I'm innocent. Look, I may not be as smart as a lot of people, but I'm smart enough to know when I need help. Why would I kill Adam when he was the best thing in my life? Why would I hire you if I was guilty, huh? Please, please, Mr. Marlowe, please, you gotta help me. I don't know where else to go.
Put away your checkbook. I'll do what I can. Hey. Tell me the truth and I might be able to help you. But if you lie to me... I don't owe Tracy Faye a thing. But the tricky thing about L.A. is that lies can sound like the truth and the truth can feel like a lie. If you don't go out of your way every so often to find out what's really going on, pretty soon you don't know the difference.
Just let her go. She's trouble.
Jessica's like my conscience, except in better shape. Unfortunately, I don't listen as much as I should. Trouble is my business. When you wake up with a murder case you never asked for, no leads in sight, and a client who's the only suspect, there's only one place to go. Back to the beginning. Try and find anyone or anything that might have seen something outside of Adam Denzer's house that night.
Whatever it is, I don't
Is this your dog?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, my baby.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am? Did you record your surveillance?
So, no forced entry. I forgot in here and knew the alarm codes. What are you doing back here?
Oh, just curious.
Right. I'm sticking around because of the girl. How long have we been doing this? When are you going to learn, Philip?
Maybe when I'm not busy doing your job. The neighbor, you know, the Look at Me, I'm Spiritual house across the street, well, her security camera picked up the plate number of her car that was parked here around the time Adam Denzer was killed, and this is the footage.
You got into the crazy neighbor's house? We've been trying to get a warrant to get in there.
Oh, you want to tell me what else you got? You want to wait for the warrant?
Okay. Bill Church. Checked out his alibi. It's airtight. Thank you.
Oh, gee, thanks. That's it?
Matt Denzler, older brother, stands to inherit everything. Huh?
Okay.
All right.
Any of the other neighbors see anything?
No, they never do, Phil. Adam Densler apparently only comes to L.A. on business, though.
Right. A few days a month. Anything new on the girl?
Well, I don't know. She came to see you yesterday.
Well, since you were following her, where else did she go?
Well, I'll send you a full report. You want a side of fries with that? Foot rub?
You seem tense, Frank.
Do I? I seem a little tense. Maybe it's because I spend half my day in court and the other half doing paperwork, and the third half, which doesn't exist, doing my actual job. Right now I should be in Malibu talking to the brother.
So what's stopping you?
Well, apart from trying to gather evidence to make my case against Tracy Faye, I don't know, 3 hours of driving on a hot day like this, 4 hours of paperwork because I got to be all official and stuff.
Okay,
you know,
I
you
get
don't
it.
have to worry about warrants or procedure, and to tell you the truth, you could use a little color.
I said I get it. Give me the address.
Okay.
So do you mind if I ask, does your brother have any enemies?
No. The thing is, I'm the only one that gains from Adam dying, but the money doesn't matter to me.
What, $140 million?
Without Adam to manage it, I'll probably lose it. I was happy just living out here off my allowance.
Did you know his girlfriend, Tracy?
Wouldn't call her his girlfriend.
Really?
Like Adam traveled a lot. He had girls in other cities. He was good to all of them, but he wasn't about to settle down with any of them. Tracy probably didn't like that very much.
What about L.A.? Any other girls here?
Not that I know of, but we didn't spend a lot of time together. I wish we had.
Do you think Tracy could have killed Adam?
Hey, Matty, how you holding up? Hey, Charles, this is the guy that was with Tracy at Adam's house the night he died. He's a private detective. That's terrible about Adam. You guys want to come on up? Nah, thanks. I think I really need to paddle out. Look, if you find out anything, will you let me know? He was my kid from there.
Sure. Matt didn't exactly jump to Tracy's defense. Maybe he had his reasons. Maybe I could figure them out if I paid a visit to my good friend Thomas. He was the kind of place where girls like Tracy go to get noticed.
What is this?
What?
This stuff will rot your insides. Julie, get him something nice for you. What's up, man?
Well, you know every club girl in town, right? You ever heard of a girl named Tracy Faye?
Is it always business with you? I swear you're getting worse, Marlowe. You went this bad 5 years ago, man. Trust me.
Is that a no?
Okay. Yeah. Tracy hangs out with them a lot.
I saw the blonde earlier at the beach.
Sean, no, my friend, she's not your type.
What, you think it's my clothes? What?
That absolutely. And your general
What?
disdain for women who can't start a sentence without using the word I.
Hey, where are they headed?
Oh, well, that's easy. Tonight is the Elements Club.
Doing what I do, I spent my share of time in clubs, and let me tell you, I'm always happy to leave. The problem is getting in. So since I'm not on the list, I gotta think of something else.
No, it's Ernesto, 49. Come on, bring it up. Ernesto.
20 cars lined up for the valets in an empty parking lot right next door. That's L.A.
Oh, hey, man. Is it cool to have us out here?
No, man, it ain't cool. Get back inside with the drink.
All right.
All right, come on, Frank. Let's get this car right out, all right?
Ray, over here, come on.
Marlowe! You, come to me.
That's a hell of a way to mourn her boyfriend.
Come here. How are you doing, Mr. Marlowe?
I'm good. You know, you might want to take a break from the partying while you're still tied to a murder investigation.
You're so sweet. Being all protective like that. You know what? You are my guardian angel.
Oh, yeah, I'm an angel, all right.
Shauna, this is the guy that I was just telling you about. Right. Your hero.
Hey, Charles DeFrisco.
Oh, right. We met at the beach. Sorry.
That's good to see you.
Hello, Charlie.
Hey, baby. Let me take care of this for you. Ladies?
Keep an eye on her.
Maurice, towel. So, this is my place. Let me know if you need anything. Though, looks like you're doing just fine.
Oh, I'm just checking up on a friend.
Yeah, she seems all torn up about Adam.
She told me she was in love with him.
They're all in love. Every 5 minutes they're in love. They'll say anything to get you. And they'll do anything to keep you.
What, like her giving some stallion a massage out in Malibu?
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you look like in L.A. as long as you got money or power or you got both.
Okay?
Need a hand?
Oh, I got it.
You want a drink?
No, thanks.
She likes you.
Well, she doesn't know any better.
Well, maybe she can just tell who to trust.
Get some sleep.
Hey. You don't have to go just yet.
Sure I do.
Look, I know that I may seem a little messed up, but this is just the only way I know how to deal.
Make sure you lock the door.
Marlowe, if things were starting to look really bad for me, you'd let me know, right?
Yep.
Hey, I got an ID on the suspect's car you saw leaving the murder scene.
Great. So who did it?
Sandra Bullock.
So what was Sandra Bullock like in person?
Sandy was very helpful.
So she killed him?
Yep, we're done.
Great.
No, she parked her car at the Element Club and went to a restaurant down the street.
And somebody took her car for a ride?
Mm-hmm.
I met the Denzer brother.
Oh, please tell me he planned the whole thing so I can go home.
Seems like he couldn't plan lunch. That's less a murder.
All right.
Got a present for you. Find out who wrote that. And we might be on something.
Yeah, I'll get my crack team of handwriting experts on it.
Right.
Now, Tracy's still top of my list. In fact, I'm pulling a file of hers from her hometown. She's got a record.
Details?
Oh, God. It could be anything from stealing a candy bar to killing her mom. No, I gotta hit the road. I gotta get back to my loved ones.
Yeah. Me too.
You here for lunch or a movie? I just stopped by to say Sandra Bullock sends her regards. Yeah, her car was parked here a few days ago. When you guys took it out for a little ride?
Oh, I just parked the car to sell.
All right, let me make this simple, Ernesto. The LAPD is going to be all over you, because that car was spotted near the site of a murder. Now, since Sandra Bullock was happily having dinner in a fancy restaurant up the street at the time, it means whoever had the keys to her car took it out for a little ride. And their fingerprints are all over it. Call me if you want to stay out of jail. Hey, Frank, I need you to trace a call from a payphone. It's 7723 Las Palmas at 1:18 p.m. Thanks.
Hello?
What'd you find out about Denzer Enterprises?
These guys are into all kinds of stuff, from manufacturing to real estate. I have an appointment with their offices in a little while.
Nice. Oh, can you call the glass guys? I need a new car window.
I know that number by heart.
You're breathing kind of heavy. You got company?
I'm with 10 girls.
You dirty little bird. You didn't call me?
I'm at dance class, genius. Talk later.
Hey, I got that number that Ernesto called from the payphone in front of the Element Club. It's Raymond's bar in Hollywood.
Okay, thanks. I'll pay him a visit.
Where to now?
Raymond's bar.
No, man, I wouldn't. That place is pretty rough. Cops don't even go in there without backup.
Really? Oh, that's 2 warnings in 2 days. This is getting fun.
Wow.
There's a good chance whoever Ernesto called from the payphone had something to do with Sandra Bullock's car and Adam Denzler's murder. This place caters to regular psychos. And if you're not one of them, it won't take long to get a little attention. That's the easy part.
And exciting. We have been waiting a long time for promises to be kept. Today, that wait is over. The New Vision project is a new beginning.
New Vision, all right. They're gonna Joni Mitchell this place, put in parking lots and fast food joints as far as the eye can see.
All of our Los Angelinos.
Let's go.
Right here where I'm standing. Construction.
Oh, I haven't finished my drink yet.
I said, let's go.
Okay. Can I get a to-go cup for that? Now comes the hard part.
Stay away from my lady.
Who would that be?
Tracy.
All right, you're the guy who signs his notes with a brick. And she's your lady. Well, I'll tell her next time I see her, because she acts like she's serving numbers at a deli counter.
Something bad's gonna happen to you now.
Just... Excuse me, do you mind? All right, ladies. Let's finish this.
A deep black pool opens under me, and I dive in. I need a drink.
It's Malaloa. A vitamin drink.
It's pink is what it is. Oh, God, that's disgusting. How do I look?
I'd still do you. Want to tell me what happened?
Oh, you know. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Some guy said some things.
Just stick put, huh?
How was your trip to Denzler Enterprises?
These guys are into a lot of different stuff. They have over a dozen different businesses, and they name them all after dead presidents to keep them straight. Lincoln, Washington, Roosevelt.
Should I ask how you got all this out of some guy at their office?
You know. I'm me, and he was only him.
Poor guy. Oh.
Oh, the guy is coming to fix the glass in your car window.
Oh, yeah, you can tell him to forget it. I might need to borrow your car.
I don't even want to know. And a guy named Ernesto called and says he's ready to talk.
Hey, Jess. How you doing?
Yeah.
Turns out when Ernesto's not parking cars, he has 2 other jobs. I knew he was innocent, because I've never known a criminal to work so hard for so little.
Ernesto!
So what do you want to tell me?
This guy I know paid me to borrow a nice car for an hour. Said he wanted to impress a girl. He asked me to drive it over to Raymond's bar.
What guy?
Zach Battis. He comes by the Element Club a lot. Pretty good tipper.
White guy, short hair.
Likes to hold court in the alleyway outside Raymond's bar.
That's the guy you called from the payphone last time I saw you, right?
Yeah, that's him. Listen, I know I shouldn't have done that, but it was $200. I don't want to go to jail.
Don't worry about it.
Hi.
You know Zach Battis?
Yeah, somebody tried to fix us up once.
I went out with him a couple of times.
He's a scary guy.
Yeah, no kidding.
And he still calls me all the time.
The cops are going to be looking for him.
And what does that mean?
Means they have another suspect, Tracy.
I'll call you when I know more.
So I got a name for you. Zach Battis.
Who's that?
Violent lowlife with a reason to kill Adam Denzler.
Is he also a violent lowlife with an alarm code?
Well, the guy almost killed me for giving Tracy a ride home. Imagine what he'd do to Denzler for sleeping with her.
Yeah, since when did you become the girl's chauffeur, anyway?
I gave her a ride home. I didn't stay.
Yeah, right. Nice neighbors you got.
Yeah, convenient.
Yeah, I bet. A cup of sugar and a lap dance.
Just check out Battis.
I couldn't sleep.
And you're out of sleeping pills, so you drove all the way over here to find out if my light was on?
Well, it's not the first time I've done it. It's just the first time that you've been here.
Huh.
You working late?
AC in my apartment's busted.
Well, lucky me. Are you sure it's okay?
I'll let you know if I cross the line. Part of me wants to throw her out the window, and another part of me wants to nail her against the wall. Maybe I'll leave the window out of this till morning. Yep.
How you doing, buddy?
Better. Did you find Zach Battis yet?
Not yet. I do have Tracy Faye's file, though, from Portland. She was arrested for assaulting her last boyfriend. Slashed his face open with a wine bottle.
You're good. I believed you.
What?
You forgot to mention what you did to your ex-boyfriend.
You're crazy.
I'm crazy. You sliced him up.
It was self-defense. Jimmy was beating the hell out of me.
So what's your excuse for Denzel? He was sleeping with someone else, you just killed him?
Yeah, I knew that he had other women, and I hated it, but I was in love with him. So you know what? You do the best you can. You gotta believe me.
Why should anybody believe
I didn't
you?
kill anybody.
You were there, Tracy, with motive, a history of violence, shaken like a leaf and covered in blood.
I swear to God,
No,
I
tell me the truth. Tell the truth. Tell me the truth. Tell the damn truth. Damn it!
Don't hit me.
I'm not gonna hit you.
Yeah, that's what they all say right before they hit you.
friends with this woman.
Who?
Stephanie Church.
We met that night through Charlie.
Charles DeFrisco, the club guy.
Yeah. Why?
She's married to a client of mine.
Stephanie was one of DeFrisco's investors. That was the opening night. God, look how happy we all were. I guess I always knew that it would never quite work out with him. Just like I know it won't work out with you either, will it?
You don't even disappoint it.
My client's wife, a dead man, his brother, and Tracy Fay, all in the same photo. Every person involved in this mess has some connection to Charles DeFrisco, and that doesn't feel like a coincidence.
Hey, Jess, the dead presidents the Denzers named their different companies after. Is one of them Eisenhower?
Even less of a coincidence when the dead guy owned the parking lot next door.
Oh, a parking problem you got here.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Too bad you can't use the empty lot down the street.
Tell me about it. I tried to buy it.
Oh, yeah? From the Denzers?
Yeah, they wouldn't sell. I offered them $500,000, which at the time was a good price. Anyway, now the city's trying to get their hands on it for the New Vision project. I'm trying to shut my club down, too.
It's not going to make the investors too happy. I know one of them. Stephanie Church.
Yeah, well...
New Vision. That's Councilman Lopez's pet project.
Interesting, because he's the guy that gets massages in your balcony, right?
Doesn't anybody just talk anymore?
What's your point?
That now that Adam Denzer is dead, your beach buddy Matt suddenly controlled the property.
So what?
So now you and Lopez can make a deal on the parking lot that's so important to both of you. I'd say that's a pretty good motive. Wouldn't you?
Look, do I want to make a deal? Hell yeah! But I couldn't. Maddie and I are friends, but I don't have that kind of pull over him.
There, see? Wasn't that nice? Just chatting.
Hey! Oh, excellent, man. Third base line. Cool. So when do we go?
Actually, I can't. They're for you. I need a favor.
Listen, dinner's on me, so enjoy yourselves. Hey, Shauna, listen,
I can always count on Thomas to come through. He has all the right connections, and he knows how to work them. Because to get through to certain guys, you need a little leverage.
Councilman Lopez, just like to ask you a couple of questions.
Are you a reporter?
Not exactly.
Well, I don't do business at home. You'll have to call my office for an appointment.
Right, it's just that me and my friend drove all the way over here to talk to you and your wife. It'll just take a second of your time.
Here we go. This little piece right here. The parking lot the Denzers own.
What about it?
Well, you've been trying to buy this for the project that was probably going to make your political career, and the guy who owned it was killed. Tell me what you know about that.
Look, Mr. Marlowe, I'm really not at liberty to discuss city business.
Right. I understand. Think your wife would mind if my friend didn't use the bathroom?
Okay, all right. The city tried to buy the lot from Denzler. He wouldn't sell it.
I heard Charles DeFrisco offered $500,000 for it.
Oh, sure he did. New Vision is a $14 billion development. Denzler knew that his little parking lot was a linchpin. He was holding out for more. DeFrisco told me he could deliver the parking lot, but wanted guarantees his club would be saved. I agreed because Adam Denzler was in a position to kill the whole thing.
Instead, he was killed. Ironic.
It was a jealous girlfriend, I hear.
That's one theory. I think the voters might be interested in a couple of others.
Look, Mr. Marlowe, if you want to wreck my marriage because of that girl, I can't stop you. But I had nothing to do with any murder.
Yep.
I located Zach Battis. I just got to pick him up, then I can get back in my bikini wax.
Same as Frank. Look, I don't think your job's going to be that simple. I met Battis. He's not smart enough to pull us off without help. Where is he?
He is at the Hollywood Premier Motel. Hey, look, Phil, this guy ain't going to talk, you know?
If I get to the first, this guy's never going to tell us to put him up to this, all right? He's a lawyer up.
I'm going to have to drive him downtown.
I'm going to have to read him
I get
his
it.
rights.
How far away are you?
I can be there in 45.
Make it an hour, will you? The guy tried to kill me. I got rights, too.
Hey, Zach. How'd you get in the house?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Adam Denzler's house. I know you killed him. You had to know the alarm codes. Who gave them to you?
I'm not telling you anything.
Come on, Zach. You can tell me. Cops are going to be here in a minute, and they're not nice like me. Told you he was going to be home now.
Screw you.
Was it call for Frisco? Huh? The councilman? How'd you get in, Zach? How'd you get in? How'd you get the code? Hey, come on, Zach. Who was it, huh? Was it DeFrisco? Was it him? Her. What? Hey.
Damn it. You okay?
I said an hour. What'd you do? Take the bus?
Yeah, I got a little reading done, did the crossword. That's evidence.
Yeah, so arrest me for tampering.
I told you not to call me, Zach.
Anyone we know?
I got everything I needed from Zach Battis, but for one last piece. And that piece would give me the truth. The awful thing about the truth, though, is having to tell it to somebody.
Hey, man, what's up? What are you doing here?
Need to ask you a couple more questions.
Sure, go ahead.
Do you know Zach Battis?
No, who is he?
He's a guy from Bakersfield with a record in 3 states. He killed your brother.
What? Why?
He was obsessed with Tracy Faye and didn't like her sleeping with him.
Has he been arrested?
No, he's dead. Now, you're not going to like this, but right before he died, he called a friend of yours, Stephanie Church. Friend's the wrong word.
It's not what you think. Stephanie and I are in love.
My client knew his wife was screwing a Denzler. Just had the wrong one.
She's going to leave her husband so that we can be together.
Let me ask you something, Matt. This woman you're so in love with, did she ever ask you for the alarm codes to your brother's house? Is this a bad time?
I think it might be a little awkward if my husband found us alone together, don't you think?
I think you're a long way from Bakersfield.
Oh, you've been checking up on me. I'm flattered.
You know, your buddy Zach Battis was killed in a shootout with the cops last night.
Zach and I were never very close.
Really? Because before he died, he told me a story about you, him, and Adam Denzler.
Well, he always had a very active imagination.
Oh, boy, did you take advantage of that. You introduced him to Tracy, convinced him he could have her, if he could take Adam out of the picture.
You're bluffing.
You were the one who told him when Adam was getting back into town, and you're the one who gave him the security codes.
Now, why would I do all those things?
So he could kill Adam Denzler for you.
How do you think you are?
Well, I'm just a guy with a headache your husband hired to find out if you were cheating on him and then go home. Only I didn't.
No, he didn't. But you can now.
I'm just getting started. You were looking to trade up. You figured Matt was the way to do that until you found out he was living off an allowance and his kid brother was making all the decisions. But I give you credit. All the big players were after a parking lot, but you were playing for the real money. $140 million.
The entire Denzler family fortune.
You know, I'm impressed.
I get it.
Well, lucky for you, I'm the only one who has the whole story. Otherwise, the cops would be knocking on your door,
This is
dragging
all
you
about the
downtown,
money.
sticking your face all over the 6 o'clock news. Ugly.
25,000. 50? Make you go away.
Oh, unbelievable.
You can't prove a word of this.
Oh, no? Matt asked me to drop this off. Apparently, he lost interest in your flowers, too. I'll see myself out.
Adam Denzler and Zach Battis were dead. Matt Denzler's life would never be the same. In the end, it wasn't about a parking lot, or politics, or anybody's new vision. It was about the old staples. Jealousy, greed, and lies. All set ablaze one night in a dark club just off Hollywood Boulevard. Turns out Tracy Faye was telling the truth. She decided to leave this town and start over. Somewhere new. In L.A., it's the promise that gets you. The promise that it's laid back, beautiful, easygoing, you can have whatever you want. The reality is it's a town full of shaky people on shaky ground, living out shaky dreams, and every single day somebody falls. At that moment, you either get back on the horse or find someone to blame. I don't mind letting L.A. beat the hell out of me once in a while, as long as she tells me the truth in the end.